Hey everyone, I once again need to apologize for not being able to upload yesterday. I had no internet. Again. Unfortunately, that's not something I can control. I know I've lost subscribers in the past week, about 4. I don't know if it was video quality, I don't know if it was just not being able to upload when I said I would. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, there's just nothing I can do about it if the internet is out, because I don't have enough gigabytes on my phone when it comes to upload via phone. And unfortunately, it is what it is. And I have no idea where these internet issues are coming from. The internet company tells me that everything is fine, but I'm not the only one with the issue. Apparently, multiple people in the building have issues. Um, sorry, one moment. I live in an apartment complex, and so usually when something is going on, we all have issues. But yeah, the internet issues have been pretty annoying. I do know that everybody who's had the issues in the building have the same provider as I do. Again, they are telling us that they don't know where it's from either. I think it's still issues from the road work they did a while ago, in which case they did some shit and I don't know. Anyway, something must have been fucked up because excuse my language. But yeah, I'm still having issues every now and then. Currently, my internet is up, but yesterday, I believe it was 11:30, which was great because I was playing a game right before that with my friends, and right after that, about 20 minutes after that, maybe 30 minutes, my internet got out. And I did go on my phone for a moment to post a note, to post a community message, basically, to make sure that everybody knew, or at least everybody who saw the note, that I would more than likely not be able to upload again because I don't know. It had been spotty the day before as well. Um, Currently it's stable, or it seems to be stable anyway. Don't hold it against me if it isn't. But yeah, so to everybody watching right now, I really apologize for the inconvenience if you were waiting for my video. There's nothing I can do to mitigate this. There's nothing I can do about the issue myself. I've checked everything, I've checked the equipment. I don't know. There's nothing on my end that I can do about it. Um, if it should be something else, I mean, of course, I know my videos in the past week have either been a little bit uninteresting or maybe not what you wanted it to be. I mean, I'm sorry about that. I tried to do the best I can, and that's basically all that I can really do. But yeah, usually I talk about stuff that I find exciting or things that I'm excited about. And I am sorry that some of you did not agree. Anyway, yeah. So it kind of is what it is. I did promise to show those statues. I will do that later in the video. Because I did forget to bring them here when I started the film. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a thing right now. It's a bit of a, you know, more of a down week, maybe a less interesting week anyway. Yeah, I'm not doing it on purpose, of course. It just is what it is. Hopefully you cannot hear the noises my fridge is making right now. Yeah, sometimes it does that and it kind of sounds like it's throwing a tantrum. But yeah, so before I get the question, I want to answer it. Yes, I have a fridge in the living room. There's also a fridge in the kitchen. My dad's fridge is in the kitchen, and my fridge is here in the living room. Mainly because my dad has a lot of things, a lot. There's just not enough room for my stuff. Even though it's supposed to be a 2-person fridge, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's one door, obviously, and then it's a small fridge on top, and then it's a freezer below. Counts for both fridges. But we both have our own things, and we both eat very different, so that's why. But anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to answer that before I get the question, because I know I probably will. As I've already discovered, a lot of people do not really like me talking about the books or things like that. Every once in a while I am gonna talk about books, not necessarily because I want to annoy you, but because I know that there are people who are interested in it. And I'm trying to make content for everybody, I suppose, for everybody that is watching my channel that is interested in these things. So for those of you who do like it, my collection is growing a little faster than it probably should, but I'm also reading more than most people, because I don't have that much to do during the day, or during the night, my bad, when it's just my personal time. So that's that. And I'm also working on my own project, and I find that reading a lot will help with inspiration for my own stories. They are in no way similar, but it just gives me creative ideas, creative feels about, ooh, that's amazing. And if I could make up my own thing and incorporate that, you know, basically like when you see a drawing and you really like it and you want to make something yourself in that same style, kind of like that. So yeah, I'm struggling, if you probably can tell. I mean, you probably can, but I am struggling right now with my YouTube channel, with creativity, and how I'm supposed to mitigate things, because like I said, I have seen a few people unsubscribe in the past week, and it's unfortunate. I wish that hadn't happened, of course, but you know, it is gonna happen at some point. Everybody has ups and downs, and it is what it is. But I'm still trying to find the sweet spot as to content creation, as to what it is people really like to see, what people really do not like to see. And I am thinking at some point maybe I will make a second channel made only for the books, only for book projects. But right now I'm not sure how people would like that idea, because at this point I am sometimes, not always, struggling with this channel in a way of what it is that I want to talk about, but also in the meaning of time. Despite the fact that I absolutely love being on YouTube, I love to communicate with all of you. I enjoy being part of a community that will, you know, communicate with me, basically. That's what a community is. But you know, I'm struggling a bit. I'm struggling with content creation in a way of, I'm not always sure where to take things or what you want to see. And as somebody who is 24/7 always unsure of things, that does make things difficult. Again, I'm undiagnosed, basically. I do have an early diagnosis of ADHD and stuff, but there's a lot more going on, and unfortunately they will not be able to make a full diagnosis. It's more than likely autism, but they cannot give me the real diagnosis because there's not enough background information available. So there's that. Again, I will always try to be as truthful as I can on my channel. I will try to avoid certain subjects when it comes to politics, when it comes to things that don't need to be on my channel. But yeah, I'm struggling. It's just difficult. It's difficult as somebody who always feels unsure of what to do, never really feeling like that's the best idea, or always being too critical toward myself. It's just it's hard. It can be really difficult and hard to produce the content that I want to make, I suppose. But also when it comes to me saying what I want to do in content creation, that's something I'm also unsure of. So it's pretty difficult. And so I do rely on feedback. I do rely on what people are telling me in terms of what it is you like to see. I'm sorry, my nose is really itchy. Allergies and stuff. It is what it is. Probably noticed that. A little bit fluffy. But yeah, so it's just difficult. When it comes to talking about books, that would be a lot easier, but I don't want to switch this channel to a completely different genre and only that genre, because I know that there's a lot of people who also don't want to see that. So will I be making a second channel at some point? More than likely, yes. But that's something that's not for anytime soon, I think. Not because I don't want to, but mainly because I'm not ready time-wise, but also just not sure of what I would do currently with it, because I don't think I have, well, I think I've read enough, I have enough books, but it's on the tip of my tongue, just cannot come out. It's fine, I'll continue at some other point about that. But yeah, so that's probably something that's gonna be a second project, a second channel at some point. And for now, I will attempt to keep these types of videos when it comes to books. I will try to keep them on the Thursdays. So I don't know why necessarily, in case you're wondering, I don't know why, but it feels appropriate for the Thursday. I don't know why. Have a little oh, come on, stop forgetting words. Oh well, yeah, I cannot figure it out. It's fine. Again, it's probably camera nerves when I'm trying to speak and I forget things. When I'm in a conversation with somebody, it doesn't really happen like this. But it is what it is. Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure as to what, why, and how. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a second channel at some point. Just not now. Just when everything comes down, because I am a little bit worried about the future, in a way of, my dad sometimes brings up that he doesn't see much time left in his life, which scares living, out of me. And I don't really know how I'm gonna handle that. I don't know what is gonna happen when that time comes. When it's even close to it and I'll start knowing that something's going on, really going on at that point, I don't know how I'm gonna handle that, because I haven't really dealt with with um with real death aside from my dad's girlfriend. But it's different because she wasn't a parent. She wasn't one of my parents. But when it's going to be my dad or my mom at some point in the future, I mean, with all the schizophrenia, with the pills, her overall health, I mean, I don't think it will be too long either. And I just don't know how any of that is gonna go, especially when I'm alone. I think that once I'm completely alone, as in no family left, I think that's when I'm gonna crash into YouTube more than ever, as a way of distraction. That's what I think is gonna happen anyway. But I just have no clue. And as you can probably tell, I am getting nervous, because about 3 years ago, my dad told me that once 3 years had passed, at which point I could take over the apartment. That's when that was his prediction of end of term, end of life lease. Let's call it that. And I don't know what he's planning. I don't know if he's planning on or if he truly thought it was gonna be natural. So again, I'm trying my best not to mention anything. I don't want age restrictions or things like that, because it's not like it's deep right now, but it is a concern. It's something I don't know how to deal with. And so right now, I don't think a second channel would be appropriate for anything that's going on, especially with the stress and all. But for now, everything is fine, and I just need to focus on this channel. That's what I'm doing now. So yeah, for those of you who are watching and still watching at 17 minutes, well, 18 now, thank you so much for still being here. Not a lot of people do that, I know, because I can see the amount of people that watch to a certain point, and usually it's around 3 minutes before people got off. Unfortunately, also that's something I cannot help. But yeah, so if you're watching and you don't like me talking about books, you don't like me talking about what I'm planning with my room, planning to renovate it or change it or whatever, which is not this room, by the way, this is the living room, then yeah, Thursdays are probably not gonna be for you. Every other day will, except for Saturday and Sunday. Those are my rest days, or my non-stress, non-talkative days, just to do whatever I want without having any schedules or stuff like that. But yeah, so if you are excited about what I have planned for my bedroom, I mean, it's gonna be not just a library kind of thing, it's also gonna be for filming, it's also gonna be for YouTube. It's not just gonna be for me, it's not just gonna be for books. So for books and for sleeping, obviously, but yeah, there is gonna be a spot that will be looking like a book nook, which would be a lot more how do I call this? A more beautiful background. That's what I'm aiming for in my room also, for at least this channel anyway. And I'll probably, of course, I will be using it for both, but it's just that this background is not particularly attractive. Is that the best way to say it? It's not really what I would say, like, this is what I want, because you can see my dad's toys right there. Toy train, toy metro, whatever it is. Yeah. The whole thingy is filled with those kind of toys. The wind-up toys that he bought. I don't know why he likes those, but everybody did their own thing, right? But yeah, so I am kind of excited for that. I hope most of you are too. Even if you don't like me talking about books, I do hope you enjoy the idea of the room renovation, of creating a better space for the videos as well. And I really hope it turns out well. But my social worker, she is a blessing in disguise. She's absolutely amazing. I know I give her a lot of praise because she truly deserves it. Like, she tends to help a lot, and unfortunately she's dealing with her own health issues right now, and so I haven't been able to see her in about, is it already 3 weeks ish, 2 maybe 3 weeks. And so yeah, it kind of is what it is. But yeah, I just hope that everybody's as excited about my room change as I am, to get rid of this ugly background and just get something YouTube friendly, YouTube appropriate, let's call it that. Something really beautiful. I'm looking to get a bit of an armchair thing, something like this, but more beautiful, more for me, rather than, please don't be offended for this, but old man style, I guess. Yeah, just, yeah, something cute, something, yeah, I have an idea in mind, just, yeah. And the best thing about this is that I'll be able to upload more often, because I'll be able to upload during the day as well, because of the lighting that I will be putting in. It's gonna be a big project anyway. Yeah, I'm almost about to end it at this. So as you probably know, my dad is a Buddhist-ish. I'm Christian. Let me put this away because I don't need this anymore. I do like Buddhist styles in a way of the relaxing things, but yeah, I promised you I would show you the cat thingies made of epoxy and this stone little elephant, so I will. So this is a cute little stone elephant. It's tiny and it was handmade, as you can probably guess. That's a bit stupid to add, but okay. So yeah, it's pretty. It has a lot of details and just really beautiful. It actually comes up more beautiful in the camera than it does in real life. Excuse my ugly nails. And these are the adorable epoxy cats that were made. They're so pretty. And I kind of moved this behind it. This is my dad's. but it kind of looks from a distance a little bit as if it's the moon-ish. Kind of has that idea. And this one is also very pretty. So yeah, they're not stone or anything, they're just epoxy made. But still pretty. As well as the bonsais. And yeah, one of the bonsais that I've showed previously has died, unfortunately, but yeah. This one's still here. Well, it's not a bonsai, but it's a fly trap. It's kind of funny. Anyways, so that's it for this video. It's a long video. I hope you don't mind. Awkward. Anyway, so yeah. Have a good night, have a good day, have a good evening, and have a good morning. Again, out of order, I'm sorry. But I will hopefully see you in my next video. And if not, I love you either way. Have a good night. Bye.